Good morning. So I have my coffee and we are about to start our morning time and go through our morning basket. And after that, we're gonna do our book work. And their dad is working from home today, so that's always fun. And at the end of this video, whenever my children go to bed, I'm going to be canning a salsa. So if you want to see how to do that, stay to the end and hopefully it turns out good. I've been planning on doing that for a while, so I'm excited to finally get it done. And I'm actually excited to go over here and read Farmer Boy in a minute. It has turned out to be such a good book. Did you know that if you pack ice tightly in sawdust, it won't melt all summer? Who knew? No, I know. So we're gonna go do that, and we have lots of fun things planned today, and I am just so glad you're here. Now we're going to do some physics in homeschool. We're going to learn about thrust and drag and most importantly gravity, and make our own paper airplanes and throw them off the balcony just above me and have a little bit of fun while we learn. This one is our paper airplane book. We're going to use this from Usborne, and it is so good because it has all of these beautiful paper patterns and the lines that you fold on, and it's really interesting. So the type of airplane you're going to build, it has that color of airplane in the corner. So this one is a blue airplane. So when I go to the front of the book, I find the blue pattern, which is a jet, and it shows you how to fold it, which is, it's so easy. I'm actually learning how to fold some really cool planes just from practicing this with my sons. So they're having so much fun with this. This is really good. My son actually got it for Christmas last year, and he didn't think much of it until now, almost a year later, and now he loves it, and they're so excited. It comes with all of these. So there's a lot. It says $7.99 on back, and I did actually get this directly from Usborne, so not discounted on Book Outlet, unfortunately, but it was really good. We're having fun. So I need to do a little bit of editing in my household. I think I'm getting ready to get rid of The baby bouncer, she's just past it. She doesn't enjoy it anymore. She's 16 months, so we're definitely past it. So I'm gonna get rid of that. And I don't get rid of things like this, but our toy train, they love it. But I think I'm gonna pack it up, and I rotate toys. We have a Paw Patrol tower, and then I usually bring out the Step 2 roller coaster around Christmas because it's red and my children love it. But they love when toys are fresh, like they're new, and you know, if you rotate toys, it's just exciting. It's like a brand new toy coming out. So I think I'm gonna pack up the train and I don't know, maybe get out the Paw Patrol tower. However, I'm not sure where I would put the Paw Patrol tower. I mean the playroom, but I don't want to overfill the playroom. So I could get out the roller coaster early this year. I don't know, but I think I might pack up this train just to be different. I feel guilty packing this up because they love it so much, but we just can't have all of these super big toys out at one time. It is what it is. I almost feel like leaving the train in the playroom and not the truck. I don't know, because sometimes they ride around the house without the truck, which is fine. But I think they will really enjoy something different. It's amazing how much dust is collected here, just because it gets trapped under the choo-choo train track, and I sweep this constantly. It really shouldn't be as dirty as it is, but we are gonna get that swept up. Okay, so do any of you do this? I have a basket at the end of my stairs, so all day when the children drag their toys and their things downstairs, I put it in the basket, and then at nighttime, whenever we go up to go to bed, I bring the basket up and we sort it out and put everything away. It's just an easy way to make sure everything that comes down goes back up, and yet it looks somewhat tidy during the day so that it's not just covering my stairs and becoming some kind of messy hazard. Okay guys, do any of you have design tips for me? So we moved into this house and none of our furniture fit from our previously French Gothic large house. So we bought an IKEA couch and just kind of threw it there, and I still have this table which was part of my French Gothic, and it's sitting there just because that's what I have. I did buy the lamp while we've lived here, and I love my big chunky lamp, and I've bought the bookshelves while we lived here, which I'm loving those. But what do I do in this space? I would love some tall back tufted leather couch, but I am so concerned these kittens would just shred it and then I would cry. And I don't want, you know, something too fabulous that my children will destroy and, you know, make me sad as well, because they are little. And something I do like about the IKEA couch is that all of the covers are removable and I wash them constantly. So I'm like, if I'm washing this constantly, what in the world would I do if I had a couch I couldn't wash? So, I had a large microfiber couch once that was washable. However, I didn't really need to wash it, but when I had that, I only had 3 children, so maybe that's why. So what is a lovely couch that I'm not gonna cry if my children color on it with permanent marker or a kitten does something bad to it? These kittens will be going outside to do their job on the farm when they're a year old, but I just don't want to throw the babies outside. I'm sure they're fine, but I kind of want them to know that this is their home and kind of grow up, you know, getting to know us and loving us inside before we let them go outside. So they're not going to be here forever. But for now, we have 4 kittens in the house. So there's that. Okay, let's pretend I found the perfect couch. And then I'm thinking, what, like 2 big, oversized, tufted, tall back chairs. It's a tall ceiling in here, so I think it's something tall to kind of draw your eye up. I hate the fans. It's not the nice, trendy gold. It's like this tacky yellow gold that I just don't like. So I'd like to replace the fans. That's a given. I think I understand what I want to do with that one. I want to replace the mantle. Again, I think I know what I want to do with that. But the couch and chairs is throwing me. This table is also throwing me. I think I want some natural wood spindle kind of table. I do think it needs to be round because of where it's at, just to kind of cap off that corner. I'm not sure if maybe it should be a dark wood, because I do feel, because I have this dark wood cabinet here, it kind of pulls your eye, you know, dark wood and then dark wood. It kind of connects everything. I don't know. Anyways, if you have any design advice, I am all ears. What kind of couch should I get? Comment, leave a link. I want to know. Couch, chairs, what should I do? So anything that you have to tell me, love it. And thank you.
And push. Mommy, I'm gonna hit you! Ready, no, push. Mommy. Noah!
Okay, I have the children tucked in bed. It's getting late, so I am going to go and start prepping my salsa to can. I'm gonna take off this white sweater before I start, and hopefully it turns out good. I'll have to give my husband a taste test along the way to see if he likes it, and before I go to the trouble of canning it all. And hopefully it turns out well. We will see. First, I'm going to seed and chop 8 jalapenos. Then I am going to chop up about 5 cups of onions, which is about 1.5 pounds. Tomatoes into my pot to simmer, which is about 6 pounds. I'm going to add my jalapenos. Then I'm going to add a lot of cilantro. Did you know that cilantro is a natural magnet for pulling aluminum and heavy metals out of your body? So good. And then I'm going to add about 3 cloves of chopped garlic. Then I'm going to add 3 teaspoons of salt. And I have also thrown in here 1 1/4 cups of apple cider vinegar. This will get our acidity right for canning. Now I'm just going to stir all of these flavors together, and I'm going to let this just simmer. And in a minute, I'm actually going to throw all of this in my blender. That's why I just left it really coarsely chopped and didn't even bother to chop up my cilantro. I'm going to blend this smooth. My husband hates chunky salsa. I like it, but so we are going to make this restaurant style, smooth and spicy, just the way he likes it. So I'm going to blend this, and then after I blend it, I'm going to throw it back into my pot, and I'm going to bring this to a boil. And by doing this, I am thickening it. So after you bring it to a boil, I'm going to then let it simmer for about 10 minutes. And while all this is happening, I am sterilizing my jars. Again, Ball says you don't have to do this anymore, but I like it. I like to know that it's good and clean. So I'm going to do that.
It is getting late. There's my setup. I am drinking this super coffee, and it has been sweetened with monk fruit. It has no sugar in it, so I feel good about it, and all the energy. I need all the energy. So we can after those kiddos go to bed. So not too many calories, all the good stuff. It actually tastes pretty good. Like, you never know with these things, but this is a good one. Okay, now I've pulled out all my jars. My salsa is ready. It's time to fill them. So I've put my funnel in, and I am going to leave about an inch headspace. You have to leave that headspace so that the air has a place to go whenever it's settling. Otherwise, your cans will explode. Don't do that. So leave half an inch of headspace. Fill it with your hot salsa. I always dip my lids and rings into that boiling water and just kind of put them on there with my tongs just to give them that little bit of extra sterilization. It's not necessary. It's just something I like to do. It's just that little second level of protection that I feel good about. So after I do this, I am going to finger tight them on. You don't have to really put them on super, super tight, just a nice firm tightness. Okay, now we are just going to lift these into our water and see how I am never tugging on that seal. Ideally, you want these tongs to rest under that little glass lip. Again, never messing with our seal. Okay, I can fit 4 at a time in this pot, and I've lost my trivet, but that's okay. I've put a silicone pie pan down there, which is just fine. You just don't want them touching the bottom of your pot. Let this boil and process for 15 minutes. Those lids popping is a beautiful sound. It means we did it well, and look at all that air working its way to the top. We are done. If you made it to this part of the video, thank you. Thank you for watching. Comment below and tell me you made it to the end. I appreciate you. Until next time, bye.
To the sky, shining bright like a shine, dreaming high like the stars, dancing through.